अस्सलामुअलैकुम, वेलकम टू Stenoworks। आई एम योर टीचर मोहम्मद वसीम। आज एक और नए लीगल पैसेज के साथ जी स्टार्ट करते हैं। आज का जो हमारा पैसेज है वो 570 वर्ड्स पर मुश्तमिल है। बैकग्राउंड में आपको पैसेज नज़र आ रहा है। इसका जो PDF है आपको इसी वीडियो के डिस्क्रिप्शन में मिल जाएगा। प्रोसीजर हमारा ये होगा कि मैं आपको डिक्टेट करूँगा 70 वर्ड पर मिनट के हिसाब से। आपने डिक्टेशन लेनी है। डिक्टेशन लेने के बाद मेरा जो PDF है उसको डाउन करना है और जब आपकी जो है वो डिक्टेशन कंप्लीट हो जाए फिर उसको ट्रांसक्राइब करना है। ट्रांसक्राइब करने के बाद जो आपकी मिसिंग हुई है और जो आपसे वर्ड्स जो है वो आपके जो है वो गलत आउटलाइंस बनी है उनको हाईलाइट करके मेरे PDF के साथ जो है वो आपने मैच करना है। जी 70 वर्ड पर मिनट के हिसाब से स्टार्ट करते हैं। 3, 2, 1 स्टार्ट। द रिस्पोंडेंट हु आर एम्प्लॉयड बाय द petitioner bank filed a claim under the Payment of Wages Act, before the authority under Payment of Wages Act, claiming payment of overtime dues, full stop. During the course of proceedings, the petitioner bank filed an application under Order 7, Rule 11, CPC, praying for the claim to be dismissed on account of want of jurisdiction, since the petitioner bank is a trans-provincial organization and on account of which feature a provincial authority had no jurisdiction to attend to a dispute or a claim rooted in labor law against an organization such as the petitioner, full stop. The petitioner bank argued before the authority that in the aftermath of the 18th Amendment effectuated in the Constitution of Pakistan, the respondent authority had no jurisdiction to adjudicate upon the claim or dispute of overtime, being a contingent component which was not covered in terms of the standing orders ordinance, and since the same was to be secured in terms of the Payment of Wages Act, full stop. This application was opposed by the respondents and the authority under the Payment of Wages Act dismissed the application filed under Order 7, Rule 11, CPC, full stop. This brought the petitioner to with connected petitions. This court and the petitioner filed the writ petitions under consideration, full stop. Learned counsel for the petitioner submits that the order passed by the authority rejecting applications under Order 7, Rule 11, CPC filed by the petitioner bank is erroneous and the bad in law, because the same refuses to take into account the law laid down by a learned division bench of this court in Imran Maqbool, President, MCB Bank Limited versus Federation of Pakistan through Secretary Law, Justice and Human Rights Division, Islamabad and others by a learned single bench of this court in Government of Punjab through Chief Secretary, Lahore etc, learned counsel for the petitioner adds that these judgments hold in respect of organizations the operations and functions of which with connected petitions spread outside the province, and such organizations who also have registered offices and places of business in more than one province, provincial labor quasi judicial forms have no jurisdiction in respect of labor disputes, full stop. Hence, if the respondents wanted to claim overtime, they had to approach the National Industrial Relations Commission (NIRC) for the said purpose, full stop. Section 33 of the Industrial Relations Act 2012 may be perused, full stop. On the other hand, learned counsel for the respondent submits that while what the petitioner says may or may not be true, the National Industrial Relations Commission has no jurisdiction to deal with the question or dispute of overtime dues, and hence the order under challenge has been rightly passed, full stop. The learned assistant advocate submits that he has no choice but to respect trite law on the issue and hence supports the counsel for the petitioner, full stop. Heard, full stop. Record perused, full stop. While the points taken by the counsel for the petitioner shall be adverted to in the discourse ahead, the particular point raised by the counsel for the respondents about NIRC not having jurisdiction to deal with the dispute or questions of payment of overtime dues requires a short shrift in terms of the law laid down by with connected petitions the Honorable Supreme Court of Pakistan, full stop. It is not the nature of dispute, particularly under labor practice, which confers jurisdiction on one or the other forum, but it is the full stop, the end. हमारी डिक्टेशन कंप्लीट हो चुकी है। आप इसको ट्रांसक्राइब करें लॉन्ग हैंड में। ट्रांसक्राइब करने के बाद मेरे पीडीएफ के साथ जो आपने डाउनलोड कर लिया है उसको उसके साथ मैच करें। जितनी भी आपकी मिस्टेक्स हुई हैं आप उनको अंडरलाइन करें और जो मिसिंग हुई है उनको भी जो है वो आप इंडिकेट करें, फिर उनकी अलग से प्रैक्टिस करें। तो आप देखेंगे कि आहिस्ता आहिस्ता आपकी जो शॉर्ट हैंड है वो उसके अंदर इम्प्रूवमेंट आती जाएगी। तो थैंक यू सो मच। आज के लेक्चर के लिए इतना ही। इंशाल्लाह नेक्स्ट लेक्चर में फिर मुलाकात होगी। अगर वीडियो आपको पसंद आई हो तो मेरे चैनल को ज़रूर सब्सक्राइब कीजिएगा। थैंक यू। अल्लाह हाफिज़।